Addressing the controversies. Guys, the chicken is here. Today we're going to break down two different topics. First, we got Dr. Mike Israetel. Second, we got Gluck's Gym versus Vulcan Fitness. So the first one I want to touch on just kind of briefly. As someone that's watched a lot of Dr. Mike, like his older stuff when he was with like Chad Wesley Smith and all that, when you look at, I feel like internet influencers, or just like, I guess in general, you should be judged on like what you actually say and like what you provide to like your audience and stuff like that. Which I think for the most part, obviously you're not going to agree with everything somebody says, but like he gives really good fitness advice, and he's one of the only people that do it, because there is so much garbage and like so much stupid shit and so much bullshit out there. And these clips that you see going around of him talking about like, oh, I'm the smartest coach and like the IQ and blah, blah, blah. Sure, those are very narcissistic, egotistical, gross things to say. And taken out of context, it makes him look kind of like an asshole. And maybe he is kind of an asshole. I don't know. I don't care. I just think the whole thing is just so silly, because everyone's trying to hit him over the head with like, oh, you never should have been a doctor. Like, you never should have got your PhD because your thesis was like, kind of shitty. And I was just watching a video on it now, and like the guy's going through it, and like, whatever. We'll save the same argument that it's really bad. I don't know. I'm an idiot. I don't know anything about theses or books or really much of anything. But like all of these videos that I've seen and watched, and it's just like, man, like nobody actually takes into account like the advice that he actually gives, or like the things that he's actually saying, or the stuff that he, regardless of where it comes, like the thing with fitness, before we get too kind of on a tangent, is nothing is really concrete at the end of the day. It's always changing. There's always these new studies that come out that suggest this and suggest that. And at the end of the day, unless you're training to be like a very advanced athlete or bodybuilder, there's nuance that goes into that. There's the 1-2% that really matters. For most people, none of that stuff matters. Like sleep enough, drink water, move a lot, get stronger over time, and like that's pretty much it. Like, don't eat like a pig, and that's pretty much all that it comes down to. So like, to go so far to say that since this guy's thesis is messed up, he shouldn't technically have the acronym Dr. Mike, because this is basically what people are saying. He should tear down everything. His entire career was built around the fact that he was named Dr. Mike. And, for people that used to watch him, nobody gave a shit that was his name or that he had the PhD. Did it hold a little bit of like weight with things that he said to some people? Probably. But like not to the point where he like absolutely blew the fuck up just because he was like, it's just this stupid kind of, I don't know. To me, it just seems like he's famous. People get a lot of views trying to tear him down, and that's all it is. That like, there's not a lot of substance there, at least to me from what I see. You guys let me know in the comments, but I think it's all really stupid and just generally a waste of time. And especially to go after someone like him, it's like there's only like a handful of guys that are actually good in the fitness influencer space now. Like I feel like in 2012 you actually got a lot better information than you did now, because now it's just like everyone's so famous, and just like the way that like different videos get views and stuff, it's like it can be confusing if you have no idea and you're just diving in. It's like, okay, this guy's got what, 400,000 views, probably knows what he's talking about, I'm gonna listen to him. And then he goes talking about how like sugar is going to kill you if you consume any of it, and just like stupid like nonsense stuff that doesn't even matter. It's going away from the four things that I just said earlier, right? Like that's the bulk of it for 98% of people. Nothing else really matters. And so I don't know, I feel like I've said all I can say about that. Like and even the stuff that he's bringing up in his thesis, like a lot of it is like spelling mistakes. It's like, I don't give a flying fuck if somebody made spelling mistakes on a paper they wrote 15 years ago. That is not how I judge them on what they say. Like I judge them on what they say based on what they say, like today, right? So anyways, the next topic for our drama edition today is Gluck versus Vulcan. So I posted this on Instagram today at the Chicken Home Gym. Might just be Chicken Home Gym. I don't even know my own Instagram handle. But basically what happened was this company, Vulcan Fitness, they sent him a piece of equipment to review, which I've had done. It's not an uncommon thing. And typically what happens when companies send you stuff to review, they send you the piece of equipment. They have a certain, content set schedule that they want. whether that is, you know, just one video reviewing it, whether it's they want a certain amount of shorts, whether they want some Instagram posts, whatever. You know, they want to show you clips of you using it and whatnot. But what is never, at least in my experience, been strictly stated is that you can't be honest, is that you have to give a glowing review and you have to say these keywords, that it's really good. I've, you know, gained progress with it. I haven't been sent, I don't think I've been sent anything. Actually, no, there's a couple things that I got sent that suck. I'll get into that later. But that's just how product reviews, it's not even a gym thing. That's just how product reviews on YouTube work in general. You're allowed to say whatever you want. And I mean, if you want to work with the company again, give them a good review. If, you know, like, if you want to give a good, honest review and have people actually respect what you say and like be able to build an audience based on the fact that you're, you know, an honorable person and that your review is worth watching because you're going to be honest, which you kind of have to do. Like if you're just going to lie about stuff, people just aren't going to watch you anymore. So just to say that it's not worth doing what I just said, like legally you could do that, right? Legally you could say this thing's amazing, keep sending me stuff. And then if it sucks, like people are just gonna be like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, he's an idiot. So yeah, so legally there's nothing wrong there. But yeah, he does not have to by any means. Like I've done a lot of like sponsored YouTube stuff, like especially for my gaming things. And nope, there's the dog. And sometimes, just to bring the gaming into it, you will get, you know, explicitly says within the contract to, you know, show emotion that you're enjoying the game, show like bravado that you're having fun, like smile or whatever. I've done some things like that before for like just like YouTube ads or whatever that pop up. It was for this, it was actually a really huge ad campaign. It was for this zombie like mobile game. The videos are really funny, but anyways, and I wasn't actually playing a game. It was just like clips of, so there's things that are like that. This isn't that what that is. So yeah, it's, so Vulcan, if I didn't say it yet, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of everything I just said, is suing Gluck for defamation for saying basically that the product sucked. That I don't even know what it is. It was like a squat rack or something, but I guess it was really poorly made. But for Vulcan to do that, to turn around and sue the guy, like, I don't know who's running that, like if it's just a one guy running the company and he thinks that he's going to be able to like lean on Gluck and like scare him into like taking it all back or deleting the videos or whatever. It's so stupid because one, as we just talked about, legally they can't do it. So it's 100% just going to get shut down. Like unless there's some like weird thing where he said like, oh, like this part is broken and it was just like the one that they sent him and it's not actually like that on the machine or something like that. But even that, it's like he's being honest about what he's working with. So yeah, the whole thing is just dumb and it's a really bad look for Vulcan. To me, it's funny, because it's just like, they're so stupid. Like, I don't understand how you'd be that stupid on like such a big scale. Not that Vulcan is a gigantic company or anything, but anyways, not a good look, but yeah, we had, I was planning on making this video and then I was watching, this really big channel doing like this tear down on Dr. Mike, and it's like all the stuff he was saying was so stupid. And I could tell he's just one of those big like documentary YouTubers where, you know, he's just getting in on the views and not really doing research. So that kind of bugged me. So I felt like we would defend Dr. Mike a little bit as well and just do kind of an addressing the controversy video for today. So yeah, that is where we're at with both sides. You guys let me know. You're free to have your own opinions. I'm not preaching by any means. This is just my opinion. So if you agree or disagree, let me know down below in the comments. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.